Hello, it is I, back for another hour of some Zenless, so we can quickly squeeze it. So, I had a bit of a scratchy throat today, so I do apologise if I cough a little bit more than usual. But, it's not a cold or anything, even though the weather's been very cold, windy, raining. So it's kind of to be expected. A lot of moisture in there, not just choking on a bubble. Just open my mouth and there you go, you've got yourself a moisture. Okay, maybe. Anywho, we're back in some Zenless. I haven't even touched it since yesterday because, you know, I was obviously busy. But I do kind of like, I was considering even just maybe pushing it to tomorrow and then just, you know, play without inhibition on the Friday night. But I thought it'd be better just to try and, you know, still get an hour in, even if it is a short hour. At least it's something, you know. Excuse me. So, you know, normally it's like, I'd say like a decent amount of time streaming is usually about like 2 hours. Or even, you know, just streaming as long as you like till you finish.
Nothing beats caffeine on a lazy
What's the word? Finish having fun or whatever. So I do like seeing this quite a lot. Just there. Excuse me again, goodness. Animation quality, art style, just love it. It's tremendous. Yes.
Eradicate all evil.
I still have not touched Trigger. She's still here, level 1.
Eye of Obel.
I have 2 guns, so double the accuracy.
We'll come back to it. Some point. Oh my goodness, I have like 3 copies of Lily that I didn't even unlock. I will do that now since I saw it. Ah yes, his jacket disappears. Oh, we've got some for Lucy too. Oh, we'll do that. It's cutting into our time a little bit, but hey. Last one. Ah, another no jacket reveal.
To what do I owe the pleasure? I am the Eye of Obel.
I really do have to like build it properly at some point. Probably using this set. I found a lot of these for Ambi originally.
I've got your back.
I think she's using some weird cross set at the moment.
Standing by.
So, yeah. Because these like have some pretty good like stats on them, but just terrible rolls. Let's just say, +1 only in crit rate and damage. This one, that one got shafted. I haven't even maxed this one, standing defense. This one rolled into HP. Great. Got a little bit of damage, crit rate, that's pretty good. And yeah, I ended up getting her
Standing by.
sphere or engine. Weapon engine, I think the W's supposed to stand for. Alright. I think that's all of the quick check and stuff. Now, if I was like not playing, that would be it. I would just be like, close game. But we needs the story. Speak to me, wise. Oh.
Didn't that collector Hugo mention if we wanted to attend the auction to give him a call? But he didn't leave us with his contact information. Odd, right?
I do have some
If he
water.
wanted us to contact him, why not leave a number? Did he just forget?
Maybe he left a puzzle for us to solve, like in the movies.
You've been watching too many movies, Belle. We need to separate fiction from reality. Come to think of it, Hugo did
Funny
leave us a
even.
raffle ticket. And said something weird. He said something cringy like, there are always secrets hiding behind the light. Wait, don't tell me.
Ah, literally.
I get it now. This guy watches too many detective movies. Anyway, let's try contacting him.
Speaking of detective, I was actually watching, in the background while I was doing some work.
Aha, it's you, the manager of my
Nimmy's
favorite video
charity stream.
store. Glad you
'Cause I
cracked my little puzzle.
didn't get to watch most of it. I've only like popped in for I think maybe an hour or something when it was like live. This is like days ago now. I think it was a week ago.
I've been waiting for you to contact
But I was watching
me.
the
I was worried I might
just
have
finished
left
watching
a
the
bad
bit where
impression.
Doobie does a collab with her, and they're doing that escape room thing. That was pretty cool. Just reminded of
Actually, I have
Very
a favor to ask. About
bizarre
the auction you mentioned. Could you secure
puzzles.
2 invites for us?
and clues. Not to escape a room filling up with water or whatever.
Ah, so you'd like to attend
Never
the
done an escape
auction?
room
I'd
myself,
love
personally.
to assist.
Wait, no, I
But
did do one.
unfortunately,
Ages
I
ago.
have some tasks at hand. But if you two can help me with my current task, I
It's
should
very
be able
basic,
to find
though, 'cause I
time
don't
to
remember
get
too
the
much from-
invitations you need.
Or maybe it was like we
What kind of
visited and then
task?
found
Is it
out
something I can
they
handle?
were booked or something.
Nothing too
I don't know.
dangerous, I hope.
Don't worry, I would never put you in danger. Let's discuss the specifics in person. I'll wait for you at Do Gardening Shop in Lumina Square.
Do go to Hugo Dugong. Oh, goodness. Speaking of Dugong, just reminds me of how we've got like that new Pokemon game coming out, Pokemon Zah. They say ZA, but it's just like Zah. It's like a modern sort of Arceus, however you pronounce that. Flip. Looks okay. I mean, graphically, it looks like slush. Very monotone looking colors. Well, not
You've
one monotone,
arrived,
washed out.
my friend. Punctual as always.
Photo. I need to take a photo. Here we go. But yeah, it brings me to the point that was it the Nintendo Switch 2 is coming out? Was it May? And as well as that new Mario Kart World. Holy crap, man! Their prices for like both of them are obscene. Like they better be giving you like free internet access for that. I don't care if your servers cost money. You're like making so much off of like users already. Like for what was it? The digital version of Mario Kart World is $80 US, but if you want the physical copy, it's 90. That's crazy. For us over here, it equates to $140. That's it's ridiculous. In the console, like flipping, I dare not look at the conversion for that, but it's like $500 US to $600 US sorry to New Zealand. We could just basically, I don't know, maybe add about 70% on top of that. So I say like maybe it's 750-ish, 800-ish. Just for a Switch 2? No, man, no. I think what the PlayStation 5 when it came out was around about that price as well. Gich. And then you had scalpers like picking them all up. They would just increase the price to 1,200 and you're like, yeah, you know what? I'll just buy like a upgrade for my PC. Go find some free-to-play game stuff. That's why we got Zenless Zone Zero. We could just play Zenless Zone Zero every day. And Honkai Star Honky Tonky. Sometimes see it getting described as. People still upset about the whole global passive, of course. It's going to be going for a while. Every time I look up, not look up, but come across news of it, just like during YouTube shorts and whatnot. It's just where. Rightfully so, though. I do understand. Having like a global passive like that in monetized game is just literally, yeah. I said it last time, but they're just asking for too much. Because one day they will just add the whole 50% damage or defense ignore or whatever just for having a character in your account, and then all of a sudden all these enemies from that point have like triple the defense they usually have, something like that, just to kind of counteract. But it's like, you need to buy this character, otherwise you can't even scratch the new mobs. I don't think they would do that because they would be foolish from a business standpoint, but as we've seen, there are plenty of companies out there that will be foolish, make silly decisions and whatnot. Like I feel like Nintendo's making a pretty hefty one at the moment with their ridiculous prices, but as you know, it's Nintendo, and Mario Kart's a very, very popular series of games. I don't know if it's more popular than just regular Mario and Luigi games, but
this time
I definitely see it's more prevalent than their other ones. Even though they have some really good ones, like Mario. Is it Super Mario Odyssey or just Mario Odyssey? But anyway, that one was really good. I've yet to get that one. Someday I will. Same with like was it Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. Oh, okay, this is kind of sad, but a friend lent me those so I could play them on my Wii U. And I never played them. I ended up giving them back like, I don't know, a year after holding on to it. At least, I know they're good, but just haven't played them. Don't know if I even will play them, but I am more biased to giving Odyssey a go. Probably because it's, the latest one. Well, not the latest one, but it's a newer one that I can just run on my Switch. Oh no, I need to sneeze. Hey. Whew. I muted in time. I could have just muted my mic instead of doing OBS, because for some reason hotkeys don't work. Or OBS, in Zenless, sorry. I have a
Good
weird
day,
workaround just to
manager.
get
Wonderful to see you again.
Zenless.
You're as
that you just
sophisticated and charming as always. About our previous discussion, I assume you've made some progress? I see.
We stalked some dude, and then I skipped most
Looks
of
like
his
it's more complicated than I
dialogue
thought.
because I was too busy talking over.
I appreciate your help. Here are the promised invitations for you. One was mine, but I won't be able to attend as I'll be occupied that day. I had to pull a few strings to secure these invitations, so please don't mention where they came from. Otherwise, someone might come hunt me down.
It's probably speaking of a certain...
Wait, seriously? Is the
Wolf.
auction really that
Oh.
dangerous?
I'm assuming he's a wolf.
Well, when you dance with sharks, you can't avoid risk.
Oh,
But I have faith in you, dear manager.
did you rob Ellen?
I'm entrusting you with my life.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. And so are my brothers.
I've been meaning to say, you're so close with your sibling. I'm kind of jealous. What's your view on family ties, manager?
It's a bond you can count on.
I was hoping for
Like,
something a little
no matter
more
what happens, Wise and I have each other's backs.
alternative.
That's the exact kind of answer I expected from you. How lovely. I once had a half-sister. Different mothers.
Is that the one that they showed? The one with the umbrella? Or not?
Did you two fall out of touch because of an argument or something?
Oh, she passed away.
No, we never argued. I would like to try, but it's too late. She's been gone so long. I can barely remember her face.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was a sensitive topic. My condolences.
See, I don't know if I can take you seriously.
It's okay.
Because I feel like it's
I
just...
brought it up first, and it was
something he's saying because he just literally hasn't seen her for like ever. Not that she's passed away sort of thing, even though it's implied.
Anyway, back to what we were saying. It's highly likely that Hartman will be at the auction as well.
Goodness.
As you know, while he's the rightful heir to the Ravenlock family, he keeps many secrets. Should you cross paths with him in the future, be cautious. He's sitting up on his high horse looking down on everyone else, and he'll do whatever it takes to get more power. I hope these upper-class people eventually face the punishment they deserve. Too bad the scales of fate lean one way or another, unless someone steps in to tip them back.
You know, taxes would work if it weren't for the fact that a lot of these wealthy upper-end people already know like workarounds to get to not have to pay any of those taxes. While poor mortals like
That's all
us.
for today. I have some errands to attend to, so I'll take
Unlike
my
poor
leave.
mortals, not, I mean.
Have fun at the auction.
Man, maybe we should take a page out of Hugo's book and just rob everyone blind. Oops. I was just looking at his little icon that he's got. Looks like food, but I don't know. Didn't get close. Maybe like a little rose on a little table. Off we go.
It is a pleasure to see you again, Master Proctor.
Excuse me.
It's been on.
Oh, sorry, Ellen. Oh, I interrupted you. A whiff, he says. Oh, he can smell that vampire. It's like Twilight. No. Never. You will say friend. Oh no, we need coffee. God. Ooh, wait. Another immersive storyteller. My goodness. At least they've broken it up into sections, so it's not, you know, one long yap fest. Oh, that's actually, come to think of it, something they probably should have done with that Amorpheus, Amphobius flip patch, you know, had more storyboarding stuff. Almost like what is it, comic book style, kind of similar to what they've got in Zenless, where they can just, you know, give you some visuals, talk over it a little bit. I think that would have been pretty cool. So I think just like the problem was so much of the story felt very lack of interactivity. You're like standing around like this, people are talking, and you just gotta like imagine what's happening, which is, you know, fine. Give your flippant imagination a bit of a workout, because I know a lot of people read it these days. But yeah, when you're like doing that for hours on end for some story, oh gosh, it does get a little bit tiring. But enough of Star Red. We're playing Zenless right now. A peek into the lives of the high social status. Or high society.
Lies.
Cinematics. Lovely.
Betrayal. I see swirling mist, shrouding the truth in a deep, enigmatic haze. Found you. Chosen one.
Well, very edgy. The way she behaved, I mean. It was pretty cool. Apparently she has rockets under there somewhere. A jetpack. A skirt pack. Thruster skirt. Is she a Gundam? She could be a Gundam, maybe that's wrong.
You are exactly as I thought you'd be.
But she does seem like the so-called half-sister of Hugo's. I mean, just from appearance.
What are you talking about? I'm confused.
It's pretty cool little hair accessory design there. Especially from this angle, it looks pretty cool.
Words can only convey so much. So it's understandable if what I say doesn't make sense to you now. But you'll know what I mean soon enough.
Young lady, I know you might think I'm lying, but I'm telling the truth. That item was my late husband's keepsake, and I had to pawn it due to financial difficulties. But I can't bear to see it auctioned away to who knows where. I'd never be able to get it back. Please help me bid for it. There's a hidden flaw in that item. If you point it out during inspection, it will be withdrawn from the auction and returned to the pawn shop. That way you won't have to pay for it. In return, I'll offer you some compensation. It may not be much, but it's all I can manage. Please.
Mom, please don't cry. Your story might be genuine, but your intention is not.
Nah.
Besides, this has nothing to do with me. Your misfortune is not my concern.
Just thought I saw my phone in the corner of my eye going off.
Young lady, you don't look like you're struggling for money. How can you be so cold-hearted? I'm sure this refined individual here feels the same way.
Huh? Are you referring to me?
Lady, I look like I walked out of a video game store.
If you're willing, could you please...
The auction is about to start. I'm not sure how you gained entry, but I'm sure you don't want to be driven out with your daughter. And you? Here's a little piece of advice. Don't let your sympathy easily sway you in an auction like this. Otherwise, you might get swindled.
Just looking at something. If you look at their 3 hairstyles, right? This one is like the well, I wouldn't say default, but it's like the NPC kind of generic-y, put in like a bit of effort to make it shaded nice. Then you've got our main character here, who's like obviously, you know, got a bit more effort poured into it. And then you've got her, Vivian. Obviously the newest character. It's got like a lot more depth to her hair shading. Like you can see it, especially around the edges here. Very good. And then they probably like, you know, have the lighting on top of that as a shader.
I'm Vivian, by the way. Pleasure to meet you.
Because I'm pretty sure most of this is just all texture work. Texture work and possibly like normal maps to like push it further, and they don't have to have like high quality character meshes.
Shortly. Please make your way to the venue.
I wouldn't be surprised though if they do use high quality character meshes just to get the texture shading and normal map out of it.
Not much longer until it's mine.
Now cool. Let's go. Yes. No big deal. Oh, speaking of no big deal, I've yet to get my hands on Shadow of the Erdtree, and I know like we've got Night Rain coming soon as well. I really want to do a multiplayer run of Elden Ring, because there's a couple of friends who were interested in playing Elden Ring, but were never not so into the whole Dark Souls thing. But they said if they could play it permanently co-op, then they might consider giving it a go. And there is like a mod for that, and because I'm an indie, I can do that without having any admissions asked. Like, modder, please, I want to stream your mod while playing Elden Ring. It's like, oh man, it's got to be. I feel kind of sorry for those corporation VTubers when it comes to the freedom of what they can stream and whatnot, because they got to like jump through so many hoops to get permissions for pretty much everything. Because I know some, especially JRPGs, have like a fancy music album for like the intro or whatever, and they tend to have to either mute that or skip it, etc. It's like what happened with what Tales of game was that? The one with the shepherd in it. Tales of Zestria? Was it Zestria, I think? Like, I think the English opening for that has the music playing, but there's no lyrics at all in it because of certain copyright. But I think Arise then was able to have the full thing for theirs. Yes, I'm like partially reading, partially not reading. But yes, back to the possibility of that happening. Who knows? Hopefully, just gotta like try to sort out some time when we're all available, because everyone's kind of got their own things going on, say, as well. But I would rather enjoy that, even though I've played through it, the base game twice at least. One normal, and then the second time I didn't get all the way through the end, but that was just taking my original save through again, because I wanted
he may be from the Ravenlock family. He's been entering the lottery in secret. Maybe he's not as well off as I thought.
Like that, was it the bleeding dagger at the beginning? Like that NPC that invades you. He's like wielding two of them, but you can only get one per like run, so it's like, oh, and then I was trying to find that weird switch.
What rotten luck. I didn't expect to see you here.
It's like a Bloodborne sort of reference.
I won't back down this time.
I tried to get two of those. But thankfully that one you could just like farm it.
Aren't you that bigwig from the Ravenlock clan? Surprised to see you at the same auction as us commoners.
This is the top auction in the industry. I really don't know how you got an invitation, but I doubt it was through legitimate means.
You seem a bit hesitant. His accusation isn't true.
I said the wrong thing.
You should just give up already. I'm dead set on getting this item.
What? Man, should we just go all of them on? Yep.
Let's see who comes out on top in the
Wait, so
end. A Ravenlock losing to a commoner like us. It wouldn't look good, would it?
You're right. So for the honor of the Ravenlocks, I can't lose!
Trying to provoke him backfired.
Okay. Let's not rush into inflating the price. Seems like it's just the two of us interested in the item. Why don't we discuss this in private first?
Oh, man.
No matter what, I won't back down.
Ugh, I didn't expect you to be so determined.
Oh, wow, we got one. 1 out of 3.
This is the perfect moment to shake your opponent.
You're really stubborn, huh? Is it really worth arguing over such a small collectible?
Sure is. The money in our pocket is
but
our
we didn't
biggest
take
advantage.
damage. Yes.
Host, I'm raising the bid.
Yes.
Price is way more than it's worth. Forget it, I'm out.
It's a bit overpriced, but it's still acceptable.
Barely.
Regardless,
2 out of 4.
congratulations on your
Ugh.
winning bid. Though, in my opinion, its aesthetic style is a bit ahead of its time. But as long as you like it, that's what matters. After all, the true value of art is in the love people invest in it.
The next item is truly exceptional. The final creation of a legendary artist, the only one of its kind in all of New Eridu.
In the back there. See a hidden Hugo somewhere? In the rafters? See, this is what they should have done more with the...
The artist's
sorry.
tale is quite
I said I wasn't going to talk about this one.
Unrecognized during his lifetime, his works were discovered by art collectors after his death and became hugely popular.
Maybe they will, at some point.
Because of this, authentic works are few and far between, making each one incredibly precious. And this stunning final piece, anyone who loves his work won't want to miss it.
This music honestly sounds like we're about to walk into an arena and have like a boxing match.
Without further ado,
that's actually how you're supposed to bid. You gotta like box each other.
200 million dennies!
If I can get it for under 500 million, I can still turn a profit. 300 million!
If I'm not mistaken, Wise, isn't that the item the woman asked Vivian to bid on?
Yeah, that's the one. If our budget allows, perhaps we should.
1 billion.
Even if his final piece is a collectible of this quality, starting at $1 million right off the bat. Since she doesn't have to earn her own money, any bid is just a number to her.
Was that Vivian? Wow, she just said, "Don't let your sympathy sway you," then went ahead and bid anyways.
Yeah, but she can literally afford not to take her own advice.
Maybe she actually wants it now.
This elegantly dressed lady certainly has refined taste and deep pockets. So, is anyone ready to challenge this young lady? Invest in the legacy of a talented artist who left us too soon. Its value could double in the future.
I'd advise against it. I'm going to bid on this no matter the price tonight.
This young lady is certainly very confident. Our time is almost up at $1 billion. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Sold for $1 billion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the first half of the auction. Please feel free to unwind in the lounge for a bit, as more treasures await in the second half.
A rather abstract piece of art. Is that it there or is it in the box? Because if it's the box, that's indeed rather
the
abstract.
coffee here is drinkable.
Why are there so many unfamiliar faces around? I thought this was for regulars only.
It's a nice cane you got there.
The coffee here is
sword sheathed in it. Could he be related to Welch?
You have a strange look on your face. Despite her ruthless exterior, she's actually quite kind-hearted. Though you wouldn't dare think that, would you?
Not at all. That's not what I'm thinking.
You're not being honest, and I don't appreciate deceit. Just to clarify, I didn't assist that woman out of kindness, nor do I plan on giving up the item I just purchased.
She's gonna leash it, lease it out.
Because it's nothing more than a common scam.
A scam? So you're saying that woman is a con artist?
They'll tell you a tragic story, begging you to help bid on a collectible at a high price. They promise a reward and guarantee the item will be withdrawn from the auction, so you think you won't have to pay anything. But the reality is, once you bid, the deal is done. No going back. And you end up shelling out a hefty sum for something worthless.
So, why did you still bid on the item?
I really enjoyed the story of that legendary artist. Art, at its essence, sells stories, doesn't it? I'm willing to pay the price for the stories I choose. That's another lie. Looks like you believed me.
How did you figure it out again?
Because it seems awfully hypocritical coming from her. So she says she doesn't like to see it, then she goes and spreads it around like it's a daily piece of bread.
Appearances can be deceiving. People often mask their true intentions. Sometimes, what you can't see is the real truth.
Well, you know what I can't see? The money in my wallet. Mouse 2 words.
I hope next time you'll accept my invitation, and not that of these pretenders. I'll see you soon, my friend of many secrets.
Oh wait, wasn't she in the SAL patch? She kind of was fangirling.
The second half of the auction is about to begin. Please make your way to the venue.
She didn't know at the time, so maybe Hugo told her or mentioned it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Up next in our auction is tonight's showpiece, the one-of-a-kind Robe of Heroes.
An icon in the back there again. Vivian has a very unusual face there.
Legend has it that, long ago, this was a garment that only a hero could wear. What's truly fascinating is the unique gem embedded in the collar of this robe. It's unlike any gem I've ever seen. Almost magical.
Right. I can rotate it.
Wise, that gem's probably what we're looking for.
Such an important item, yet it's just there on a piece of clothing, completely unprotected.
How gaudy.
This auction sure is busy. There's people of all sorts, whether they belong or not.
Robe of Heroes. What a tacky name. Nonetheless, I'll secure it. In the name of the Ravenlock family.
Yes, I see it. Seems authentic. Of course, I'll keep an eye on it.
I didn't expect this to drag on so long. I believe there is no meaning in continuing this senseless bidding war. Frankly, wasting time irks me more than squandering money. So, my friend, let's cut to the chase. What did you have in mind?
This man is pretty shrewd. Maybe I should match his energy.
Oh.
All I want is that Robe of Heroes.
Come on.
What a pity. we both have our sights set on the same item. It seems there is no hope of us coming to an accord.
I'd suggest taking a less direct approach with someone like Hartman, lest he prey on your weaknesses.
I think, no. But
There are
let's say
more
that now,
antiques in
like.
this auction than just the robe. Why rush into this? You might find something else you prefer.
I guess that was a hint at the beginning. He doesn't like wasting time, right? So we waste his time. Oh, come on.
Actually, I know the secrets of that robe.
Really? So there is something more to the robe.
They just made it worse.
Our opponent seems quite astute, Master Proxy. Let's avoid anything that might raise suspicion.
What do you want from me?
The Ravenlock family always gets what they
Where's
deserve.
Fairy? Give me the
If you have any
romance.
doubts, feel free to ask around.
Oh, God.
You're not threatening me, are you? In broad daylight? Is the Ravenlock family plotting against me in front of all these attendees?
Every answer I choose is the wrong
Of
one.
course not. I simply want you to understand what it means to try and take something from me.
He has no shortage of cronies here. Stay vigilant.
My time is valuable, my friend. I've already lost a significant amount of Denny's talking to you. If I offer you a token of appreciation, let's say a hefty sum of Denny's, would you consider backing out of this bid?
This is gonna fail.
In that case,
It
if
didn't.
I were to give you a hefty sum of Denny's, would you back down?
I fear my price is beyond your means. It's been a while since someone dared
We got
speak
what?
to me like that.
Wonderful. Oh.
All right, since I can't sway you, we'll have to settle this with our
Terrible.
financial power. But let me be clear. No matter how high it goes, I won't back down.
Oh no. Though the mayor gave us a huge sum of Denny's, I have a sinking feeling it won't be enough to outbid this rich jerk.
Thank you, everyone. It appears I'm the final winner of this auction after all. Well, I'll be taking this masterpiece with me. Of course. I must extend my sincere gratitude to all of you.
That's Hugo's cue to
Damn
pinch.
it, we almost won! Ugh, Denny grabbing jerks.
I got a message from Hugo. He wants us to
Close our eyes. Duck. Flashback.
look up.
What happened?
Why'd the lights go out?
Guess you can see in the dark. Hey, those two are over there.
What's going on? The power went out?
Mommy, I'm scared.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ah.
welcome to tonight's auction. My apologies for the long and dreary opening. Losers always have a lot to say.
That guy looks familiar.
Is that?
What are you all standing around for? Someone deal with this intruder!
How uncouth. I'm simply here to reclaim what's rightfully mine.
You! When did you?
Well then, tonight's show is coming to an end. I wish you all a lovely evening. Yours truly, Mockingbird.
After him! Catch that thief or forget about getting paid tonight!
I can't believe he's here. And his target happens to be that core, too.
Oh, wait. Fluffy carpet. I see they just used a 2-layer mesh for the the rim of the rug. I like this though. It is some sort of textured displacement, maybe.
Forgive me, Master Proxy, but that... Mockingbird and I have... history.
Good.
He might find it surprising, but I know him too.
You do? I see. So that's how you know him. Years ago, we founded Mockingbird, the Phantom Thieves Syndicate. Things started off well. We were young, with naive ideals and lofty goals, and we pursued what we thought was right. But one night, that all changed.
Did Fire Nation attack?
There may have been signs of what was to come, but no one noticed them at the time, or perhaps they chose to ignore them. Eventually, I left Mockingbird and accepted the olive branch extended by the mayor.
Honestly, their phrase is used so much, like, till, you know, something happens or thing. It's like, always pops into my head. It's like, the Fire Nation.
The separation was, shall we say, less than amicable. And my dearest friend became my sworn enemy. Master Proxy, if I may ask, what do you think of Hugo?
He's a rascal.
Though he helped us before, and he seems pretty nice, I can't help but feel something's off. He's a part of Mockingbird after all.
Mockingbird has changed from how we envisioned it. And Hugo too, No, it's nothing. In any case, he's very dangerous. I'm still unsure of his intentions, but we cannot risk letting him have the sacrifice core. Based on my past experiences, I can likely predict the route he'll take to evade his pursuers and escape. However, this path lies within the Hollow. Master Proxy, can you...
Let's head straight there. I'm feeling super strong right now.
Very well. Please, follow me then.
Excuse me. Oh boy. Give us a whip. He picked up Burger King on the way home, or Burger Fuel, whichever one.
As I thought, Hugo really is here. When we were still working together, we would often choose routes that were difficult to attack, yet easy. Master Proxy, the layout of the fort is complex. Ethereals may jump out from any corner.
Don't see those very often.
Do be extra...
There's so many ethereals. They don't seem to faze him at all.
What the? Though I am loath to admit it.
Of this.
That man is quite formidable.
Oh, that's good. Oh no. You have to run around as normal person. Goodness, we're slow. Oh, mines. Lovely. They're following me even into this game. Speaking of, I think we're doing some more,
Be careful, or you'll get hurt.
I'm not going to let you have your way.
Yes. a little bit tricky for things
Master
to
Proxy.
stones.
That's one of Hugo's weapons.
Dealing
Make
with
sure to
some
avoid
stuff.
it. It may look like he's extremely familiar with this place. Master Proxy, dragging this out will only be to our disadvantage. Let's proceed through here post-haste. Be gone! The mechanism here isn't damaged. It's still functioning normally.
Oh, not this button. Okay.
Something's not right. It feels too easy, almost as if let us through on purpose. Stand still. Stay calm now. Stand still.
I love the pancake, especially when it's directly shoved into my mouth. Oh no, don't give control to Belle, she'll take forever to get
This must be the right way. Not to worry, Master Proxy. We'll be able to catch up to him soon.
Swift.
It should be this way. Are they from the auction? No, they shouldn't be able to track Hugo here. They're likely just hollow raiders. Back then, Hugo would typically retreat into a hollow after securing the goods.
Probably lead us to them to
And as
distract
his
us.
partner, I'd be responsible for leading the pursuers astray. I'm unsure if he has a partner now, or who they might be if he does.
He was alone the entire time when he approached us before.
I see. That's good. It means he must be carrying that core himself. Regardless, Master Proxy, let's steer clear of those hollow raiders for
Unless,
now.
you know, Vivian's in on
Although
it.
I'm
She might
confident
be.
in my ability to defeat them, a clash here might delay us and jeopardize your safety. Our main focus now is locating Hugo and retrieving the gem.
Oh wow, that like resets their gauge.
Stay calm now. Amateurs. Stand still. Stay calm now.
That pancake does a decent bit of damage. Goodness.
He should be nearby.
The frying pan, versatile weapon. Allows you to cook food as well as cook your enemies. Love cinematics.
Long time no see, traitor.
It was you who broke the oath, not me.
You haven't changed, pompous and self-righteous.
Ooh, he's got a scythe in his kiss. Also using ice to save.
Beyond reason.
Both of you! Enough!
Master Proxy.
It wasn't
Are
very
you all right,
smart,
Master Proxy?
especially when
Any
it's
injuries?
just a small person.
I'm fine. forgot I wasn't Eos. I thought your attacks would just go over my head. I'm not used to being this tall, I guess.
Rest assured, Manager. My blade has always been steady. I'll never point my weapon at my allies, especially not you. As for that oaf, he has no sense of control in the heat of battle, even turning on his own comrades.
I'd thank you not to spread lies.
What? Are you denying it? I merely spoke the truth, didn't I?
Do we get to preview play as you? That would be pretty nice. It did tell you. Come on.
I thought we were in for a tough day, but it seems we struck gold in the end. If you value your lives, you better hand over all your etheric resources and any other valuables you've got.
I have no conflict with you, gentlemen. I'm here for personal reasons, not to mine ether resources.
Cut the crap. It's been a rough day, and we need something to make it right.
Should have walked away, I mean.
Whatever your
business is, it's gonna be a rough day.
Pay your dough or bite the dust.
We got pancake dough.
Pay our dough.
What's on that?
This is the Hollow. You're not
Put a bit
claiming
of,
this Hollow as your
butter.
own, are you? Not even the current mayor of New Eridu would dare to make that assertion. Am I correct, Mr. Mayflower Watchdog?
You sure have a mouth on you, pretty boy. Don't push it. We've buried idiots like you in the Hollow before, and soon you'll be joining them.
I'd urge you to reconsider.
Huh? Unfortunately, your kind advice has come too late. They've already worn my patience thin.
Oh, we don't get to see it.
Help me!
Scared? Then perhaps you should think twice before you act. You've made your bed. Now lie in it.
Sorry! I'm so sorry! Please have mercy!
Spare us! We won't do it again!
Are you quite done blowing off steam? Don't kill them. I'll hand them over to public security once we're out of...
Who do you think you are to tell me what to do? They weren't planning to show you any mercy, yet you forgive them so easily. You haven't changed at all over the years, Lycon. To hell with you and your foolish fantasies of being some almighty savior. Haven't you learned your lesson from what happened with your eye and legs?
My principles remain unshaken. No one has the right to take another's life.
Sinners deserve punishment. Do you know how many lives they've taken? I'm merely delivering the justice the world needs.
It is not our place to pass judgment. I know I will not sway you. There's no point in continuing this argument. I will stop you. I always will.
Go ahead and try. I will defeat you. I always will. Be prepared to kneel before me, traitor.
Wow, you talk too much.
Beg for mercy.
Oh wow, that first like swing he does is a bit of a fake it.
Out of my way. Proxy, I'd advise against trusting anyone from the Mayflower family. Or...
Really? Do you two have to do this now?
My apologies, dear manager, but I'm itching to teach him a lesson.
Shut up! Answers.
Oh wow, he can even like, get out of there.
Stay calm.
Stun animation. That was a pretty cool fight. I like the fact that he can parry you as well. Very exciting.
Worry not. Mastery of my skills will come in time. But there's something more important I would like to teach you.
Jack Black. No.
Something about faith.
Does a phantom thief even need faith?
Of course. What else would we fight for?
For wealth, fame, and power to stand at the top, so nothing and no one can imprison us. Isn't that what everyone desires? Or perhaps by faith, do you mean something asinine and empty, like justice, dreams, or friendship? Hilarious. Grow up, Lycon. It's time to let go of your naive fantasies of being some almighty savior.
You just don't get it.
All right, enough squabbling. What I'm trying to teach you is very simple. I may not walk the path of justice, but I do not walk the path of evil. There's too much injustice in this world. And there are times when it becomes necessary to right those wrongs with unconventional methods.
Is this the Batman training academy?
Taking lives, however, is out of the question. Life is a precious gift, one that nobody has the right to steal. No one should have the authority to judge whether another lives or dies. Keep that in mind.
I wonder if, like, the reason why he broke the so-called code, which I'm guessing is, you know, him killing somebody, it's probably, like, to do with Lycon's injuries. Like, maybe he had his eye and legs taken from him, so Hugo was outraged, decided to end the man or person who did it.
I will.
Which just, in the end, upset Lycon more. Wait, is that my phone going? No.
You don't seem convinced, Hugo.
As you mentioned, this world is unjust. That's why we must strive to bring fairness to this world. Those who cause harm should face consequences, just as those who take lives should. But not all lives hold the same value. Sometimes, you may need to eliminate one if it means saving more.
You're too proud. Your pride may lead you astray.
I have my own path and beliefs, Jack. I'll
age-old train question
what's fair and unfair.
Of like one person on one track and then a group of people on the other track, but you know the person on the one track or something. I think like there's quite a few people who just choose not to choose as well. You have some people who's like, I want to go for the one with more people.
Hey, watch your mouth. If it weren't for Jack, you'd be dead already.
You're a smart kid, Hugo. Skilled too. You could easily take the life of a sinner.
Of course, in that situation, there's always like alternative options. I mean, they say like you can only choose two, sort of thing. You know, real life isn't quite so black and white. You can always slam the brakes. Maybe somehow derail the train.
However,
I don't know.
what if one day you found out you were wrong? What if that so-called sinner were innocent? Could you bring them back to life?
I wouldn't make that mistake.
To err is human. Everyone is bound to make mistakes. It's good you are open with your thoughts. I just don't want your troubled past to weigh you down, because your hatred doesn't define you. It only eats away at you.
What's wrong, Lycon? You've been quiet for a while now.
My apologies, Master Proxy. I was just reminded of some past memories. Before Hugo and I founded Mockingbird, we had a mentor, Jack. He took us under his wing when we were in dire straits, imparting his skills and life lessons. But Hugo didn't agree with his viewpoints. Perhaps our paths were always fated to diverge.
Okay, I'll admit. I've been itching to ask. Why'd you two split up?
The boy band had disagreements.
Mockingbird faced numerous
One wanted to be
triumphs,
the lead vocalist,
but
the
also
other...
setbacks.
The other also wanted to... They both wanted to be the lead vocalist, but only one of them could be. Yes, that's how that sentence should have been said.
And one of them was a disastrous one.
Hugo. You... Was this you? All this?
So what if it was?
Have you gone crazy? Have you been planning this all along? You bury all these lives in the name of vengeance?
They deserve to die. Especially my so-called father. I should have killed him a long time ago. A really long time ago. You know what, Lycon? There's some people whose only purpose in life is to bring more suffering into this world. Sometimes murder is what brings justice back into this world. And for that, I must stain these hands in blood.
Enough! I can't trust anything you say anymore. I'm leaving Mockingbird, now!
Where are you going?
Anywhere. Someone from the Mayflowers got in touch with me before.
Are you mad? You know what those hypocrites in city administration are like. They're no different from tops. We fought them together all this time, and now you're leaving to serve as their lapdog. Are you going to turn your back on Mockingbird? Turn your back on me.
Ooh. I guess that could have made him quite mentally unstable. Like, there's one person that he trusts, well, maybe second person. I don't know if Jack's still alive at this point, but I'm assuming so. You know, having like someone you trust as your brother.
The mayor is different from the others.
Be quite
I'm not going to try convincing you.
Especially when you really need it. Even
As
if
your friend,
what he did is
I'll give you one last piece of advice.
Probably wrong.
Please, stop here. Otherwise, the day will come where your hatred and ambition will consume you.
Wow.
My apologies, Master Proxy, that you had to hear such an unpleasant tale. Hugo came from a powerful family, and his relationship with them was always strained, especially with his own father. So much so that Hugo wanted to personally put an end to him. After shouldering a mountain of injustice, Hugo ran away from home. That's when Jack and I met him. And that setback that Mockingbird suffered turned out to be intimately connected to his family. I had thought it was just a normal mission, when in fact he was plotting revenge. He took advantage of me and everyone else there. I do not mean to pass judgment on him and his decision, but I refuse to accept a partner who is willing to trample over other people's lives for their own desires. Perhaps his family left a mark on him that continues to influence him to this day. In any case, Hugo still has the sacrifice core. We should contact the mayor to plan our next moves.
A pleasure to speak with you again. Lycon has already filled me in on Mockingbird stealing the sacrifice core. I'll deal with it.
Anything else we can do to help? I mean, we didn't manage to complete our mission.
No. You've done well. It's just not appropriate for you to get involved in what's to come.
That same voice does actually sound like the Jack guy, now that I'm thinking about it.
We've been through far more dangerous situations. Plus, we've dealt with Mr. Mockingbird before. So maybe we could help you.
Really, I appreciate your kindness. It's just... Very well. Seeing as you're all people I know I can trust, I'm going to be frank. Not long ago, I received a letter declaring criminal intent.
Sir.
Lycon, I know you don't want to place them in danger. I feel the same way. However, I believe they deserve to know the truth. That letter threatened to use a sacrifice to take vengeance against the entire city of New Eridu.
What do you mean by vengeance?
I believe the person, or the organization, who sent the letter is planning to use the sacrifice to mount a large-scale attack against the city. Everything we've uncovered so far seems to support this hypothesis.
What is this gym? A medical gym? That's able to do this?
As you know, the sacrifice's true power is a mystery and cannot be controlled. If anyone attempts to use it as a weapon.
Etheric super weapon?
This is no small issue. If this gets out, it'll send the public into a panic. Please promise me you'll keep things confidential.
Then let us help out. We can do our part too.
But it's like I said before. It'll be too dangerous for you. Whichever way you look at it, you're still citizens of New Eridu, and as mayor, it's my duty to protect you. Plus, Carol would be furious with me if I put you in danger. If she were still around. Anyway, I'm not at liberty to discuss this matter any further. Please rest assured that we will handle things properly as the administrative authority of New Eridu.
That's right. Master Proxy, please trust us.
So that'll be all for today. Goodbye for now.
The deed is done. Talk to wives. I mean, we've gone a little bit over. I'll see what he says. If it's like, that's the end of that for now, then okay. But if it keeps going, then I'll save it for tomorrow. Sacrifice his altars. Ah, yes, bringer. Yeah. The mask is enough to, because no, it's not. That only works in Magical Girl shows. Because what? They explained in, was it one of them, where it's like because they use magic to warp everybody's perception of them or something. I forget which one it was. Maybe Well, okay, so there's still more to go, so I will leave it at that for now, because we did go a little bit over. It's fine, it's only 15 minutes. I'm sure I won't miss too much. Hopefully. Anywho's, probably tomorrow I won't have to worry too much. I'll just play as much as I need to finish the story, and I might do a bit of character building for Trigger, because I would like to swap her into my Ambi team instead of Polkra. Polkra's still quite good, but
looking for intel or hiring
actually, you know
for
what?
A job?
Maybe we should have Polkra and Trigger. That might not work out so well. Probably better to have like Ashley out, because then you can just literally plonk her down. Don't have to worry about her. Then just swap between Trigger and Ambi. Seems like it's probably the. I don't know if that's her best team, but it does seem it's like the most convenient team for her as well. Oh, there goes my dog. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. I know it was brief, but I'll catch you all hopefully tomorrow. If anything happens, I do apologize if I end up not being able to stream, but I should be fine. All right, GG's everyone. See you all next time, and thank you for stopping by. Toodle pip.